Hey guys, welcome to Man City Fan TV. This is Kiam, and it's another FIFA career mode episode today. This is episode 2 on our new season 2 career mode. So thank you very much for tuning in. First things first, I'm just going to make a couple of little adjustments. I want to go over as well and show you the settings and things that I'm currently playing on. That makes a bit more sense. Playing on. So let me go over to the career mode. What are we on here now? Settings. Let's go to settings because I've made a couple of changes. So I'm still on legendary mode. So I'm still playing on legendary, but I've upped the time of the games to 5-minute games. So just so you're aware of that. I think I was playing on 4-minute games, and 4-minute games are just they're just too short, really short indeed. When you're playing on a 4-minute game, it's just too quick, and the games were passing by, and I wasn't getting a chance to get into any sort of rhythm. So I have changed it to a 5-minute game, but I'm still going to be on the legendary, like I say. So that'll remain the same, and everything else is still the same as well. So just 5-minute games. Also, let me just show you a couple of other things that I've done. I did. Let me just do that. I did change the. I've got to find your comments. Let me just find your comments. Where are your comments on this? Okay, so I'm doing a slightly different thing tonight because I've got the comments on my laptop rather than bobbing up on the screen. So you'll notice we're back on full screen as well. So we're doing full screen videos. So let me just find wherever my comments are. For some reason I can't get to my comments tonight. I don't know why. Let me go back to YouTube. So I'm just on my laptop getting my comments up so I can see them. It's just easier to do it this way. I was going to have them on my phone, but if I'm reading a really small phone screen, try to read comments, it's a bit of a nightmare. So I've got my laptop next to the screen so I can see it. Dan Wilson's on. He says, buy Alphonso Davies. I've already got him, Dan. I've bought him. I just recently bought him. So, yeah, good shout, mate. Good shout. But he's already one of our players. I can guarantee you that. He is one of our players. So let me just find the... Okay. So Catherine's on. Catherine is on. Right, so first things first, let's just look at the games that we've got coming up this episode. So we've got the Super Cup against Inter Milan. It's the Super Cup final because, of course, we are the current Champions League holders. We're also playing against Newcastle, man. So I don't know if that's home or away, but we're playing Newcastle. And we've got a game against Liverpool as well. We always like a game against Liverpool. So we've got Inter Milan, Newcastle, and Liverpool. Inter Milan, the Super Cup final, also known to Manchester City fans as a friendly. The Super Cup final. It's a friendly. It's not a real trophy. It's a pre-season friendly in my eyes, and most football fans, apart from obviously when Liverpool win it, then it becomes a major trophy. But we're going to be playing the Super Cup final in this episode today. So I cleaned up the squad a little bit as well. Dupé's on. How are you doing, Dupé? Hope you're well. So I cleaned up the squad a little bit. Started to just organise it, get the tactics right. So I got organised. Just a reminder, we've got Tonali. We bought Tonali, the midfielder. We bought Lodi, who's a left back. We also bought Alphonso Davies, so we're a little bit spoilt for choices. I brought in Almada, the young kid as well. A very good attacking midfielder. And who else did I get in? So let's go back up to the squad. Obviously, Dybala was our big signing of the transfer window. So we got Paulo the Dybala as well. So big signing. But if you didn't watch the last episode, our transfer special, I did actually play one game. And I'll just remind you of that one because I don't want to remind you because it was terrible. But that was it. We played against Bournemouth. First game of the season on this new career mode. And we lost by 2-1. So, yeah, we've got a bit of work to do. We need to get back to winning ways. I don't want to be losing games, do I? Not early on. And to be honest as well, when you look at my rating as a manager there is only 71. So I've got a bit of work to do to keep my job. If it starts dipping any lower than that, I reckon, I might be getting getting the bullet and getting fired from my job as Manchester City manager. So, bit of work to do. Catherine, I prefer the Community Shield to the Super Cup. I was there when we beat Liverpool this year. The Community Shield to the Super. Yeah, I agree. I think the Community Shield's even better than. I mean, the Super Cup's just a bit of a farce, isn't it? It's just a bit of a money-making type game for UEFA just to make a little bit of money. But let's go ahead to the press conference then. We are in the Super Cup final.
Thanks for joining
the friendly.
us, guys.
We've got a
we'll
new looking manager.
now.
You're going to see this season on season 2. We've got a manager that looks like Martin. So I've designed him to look like Martin, our presenter. So last season we had a manager that looked like Andy. This season I've got one that looks a little bit like Martin, at least I think he does anyway. Martin might not agree, but we will see. We will see. Landcow's on. Hello, Kiam. Sorry I'm a bit late. Just been watching Goldbridge's stream from the other night. Come on, Landcow. You want to see some real FIFA, mate. You want to see some real FIFA. To be honest, actually, in saying that, I watched his... I watched a bit of his fight. He had a final, didn't he? A Champions League final, Mark Goldbridge. And he played against Manchester City. He was playing City in the final. And it was absolutely hilarious because he was 6-1 down at half-time, I think. Was it 6-1? Yeah, 6-1 down at half-time. He got absolutely mullered by City. I think he got a few goals back in the second half, but it was so funny. He was absolutely gutted. He just can't do what we can do. Here on Man City Fan TV, we are the Champions League holders. We won the Champions League here on FIFA. First season, no messing around. We got to the Champions League final and we won it. We just need to pick up our Premier League form because we're not doing that great in the Premier League. So hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification as well if you haven't already done so. And we're going to get on with this. I don't know what kit to wear. Do you think we'll be okay with that kit? I reckon. Yeah, 6-4 it was. It finished 6-4 Landcow. It was a bit of a weird Champions League final, wasn't it? I can't play in that red kit. Let's play with that. Let's play with that. Okay, so we've got the Inter Milan kit and the City kit. A little bit weird, but we'll do that. I don't really want to play like a proper team. I'll say a proper team. I'm gonna play Riyad Mahrez in the Super Cup. Give Riyad Mahrez a chance. I'm gonna replace Dybala. Dybala with Bernardo Silva. Sané can play out wide. I'm going to play Gabby up front. Let's rest. We don't need Mbappe in a game like this. I'm not going to risk Kevin De Bruyne either. I'm going to play Philly Foden. I'm going to give Alphonso Davies his debut at left back. We've got Skriniar, Laporte, Rodri can play. No, actually, I'm going to play Tonali. Tonali is going to be the man in that position, I think. I did say on my last episode that Rodri has played his last game, but yeah. Catherine says, I used to watch Mark Goldbridge, but I unsubscribed. Why did you unsubscribe, Catherine? And Dupe, you think I should play in the black kit and have those guys in the white kit? We'll see. No, we should be okay. I'm going to just go with this. I mean, it's a friendly anyway, let's be honest. It's a pre-season friendly, this one. It's only Liverpool who think this is an actual trophy. So I'll stick with that team, I think. Skriniar, Laporte, Davies. Let's give Ake his debut. And I'm going to do this, actually. I'm going to put Alphonso Davies left wing because he is a left midfielder. He can play on the left wing. That's where he played for Vancouver Whitecaps Catherine said she didn't enjoy it anymore. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like watching, a lot of FIFA on YouTube. I do like tuning into other FIFA channels. Mark Goldbridge does a decent job, I think, on his, on his FIFA content. He's, I think he's pretty entertaining. But I think I don't rate the way he plays FIFA. I must admit, I don't think he's the best FIFA player. I think I'd absolutely slap him, to be honest, about 4 or 5-0. But we will never know unless he challenges me to a game. Goldbridge is hilarious. Yeah, he does. He does a few crazy things. He likes to play up to the camera. Fair play to him. I mean, one thing about Mark Goldbridge, though, you've got to say, I mean, he works his socks off, doesn't he? On that channel and, the United stand. And, for a YouTuber, he puts in a hell of a lot of work. He puts in lots and lots of time into his FIFA videos and his content. So, I've got respect for the guy just for that. I don't agree with the word he says on football. I think he's absolutely clueless when it comes to football. But that's another matter. Well, there we go. Fernandinho there in the Inter Milan team. So it's like the retirement home for the Premier League. Inter Milan. You got Lukaku in there and Fernandinho. I let Fernandinho go. And he's at Inter Milan, so he might come back and haunt me. Dylan. He's on. Dylan Howarth, evening from a Leeds fan. How are you doing, Dylan? Going back to watching his comments got so fast, that's why I stopped. Yeah, you can't really get a comment in on one of Goldbridge's. And to be honest with Goldbridge, he tends to only read the comments out if you actually pay for them as well, with the super chats, which, we don't really do that here. We like to read the comments out. I mean, they are a much bigger channel as well, though, to be fair, but we like to read everyone's comments out if we can. And here we go then. So we're underway, and we've changed it slightly. Like I say, we've got 5-minute games now instead of 4 minutes, so that might just give us a little bit more time to build the games a bit better and build a bit of momentum, because I was finding it was happening a bit too quick. Gabby Jesus, good shot there, good save. Tipped around the post. Fernando masterclass in this game, I reckon. Fernandinho's, not Fernando. Remember Fernando. Cal's on. How you doing, Cal? Kiam, do you think City should stick with Rodri? I was reading an article about him, and a City fan said he's too slow. Honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed if Rodri left Manchester City. I'm going to be completely honest. He's not my cup of tea. I think he's a little bit slow. I think he slows the midfield down. I don't think he breaks up the play quick enough, and I also think his transition play out from the centre-backs is far too slow. Just not for me. I don't think he does the job anywhere near to what Fernandinho does in that position. But then again, who do you replace Fernandinho with? There's not a lot of players out there in the Fernandinho mould, so I don't know. Maybe Rodri deserves another chance because he's only had one season. I don't want to slag him off completely because he has done some really good things as well. Oh, Foden there nearly got in. And yeah, indeedy. Did you sell the main man Jack Harrison? Dylan said. No, he's in the squad, actually, Jack Harrison. But I think I probably will sell him. That's a good back heel, Foden. Ooh, Foden was in there. Should have done better with that. We're playing against Inter Milan in the Super Cup final, otherwise known as the most glorified friendly in European football. And we're playing this, of course, because we are the current Champions League holders. And we're playing on legendary difficulty, in case anybody's wondering. Let's nod that down. Good header there. Here comes Lodi. So this is the new left back. I've not played with him yet, Lodi. Tonali's our new midfielder as well. We've got some fresh faces, so we're going to have to bed them in. That's a good ball. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good save. And it's all City in this one. Absolutely battering them. Ferner is like a better James Milner. He can play in any position. Yeah, a better James Milner. Just slightly, Cal. Just slightly. He's definitely better than James Milner. I like James Milner. I think James Milner gets a hard time, to be honest, though, off City fans. I know he's a little bit sort of, pro pro-Liverpool, if you want to call it that now. He's a bit anti-City, but you know, he's going to be because he plays for Liverpool now. That's, you know, you've got to be loyal to the club you join. And if anyone asks him questions in the media, he's going to come out and defend Liverpool and have a pop at City. So I don't know. I think the guy worked his socks off. Oh, this goalkeeper, absolutely battering. And there's Martin. Martin's our new manager on the touchline. It's Kiam, but he looks like Martin. He's looking pretty slick there in his suit. Martin's wearing his suit. Werner is 100 times better. I'm just comparing to how they are as a team player. Yeah, James Milner is a Leeds lad. You should finesse shot. Yeah, it's a good point actually. I should. You are right. I need to finesse. Tonali there with a nice turn. Plays it. He could be offside. I think he's offside, is he? Oh, I think he's giving it. He's giving it. No, he's on. There we go. 1-0 in the glorified friendly, the Super Cup. 1-0 to Manchester City. Inter Milan just cannot handle us, can they? If that looks a bit offside to me, guys, what do you reckon? I think that looked offside. Really did. But I don't know. Gabi Jesus managing to stay onside. How is he doing it? I've never seen him hang around onside. Nice bit of play. Gabi Jesus back in the team and getting a goal. So this is almost our, I won't want to say reserve team, but it's sort of our second team because it is only a glorified friendly. And we're doing a good job so far. Oh! I turned my joypad. My thumbs slipped off my joypad to the right and I threw the ball out of play. Great bit of play, that. Great bit of play. What's weird on FIFA, do you sometimes find that the Premier League games are a lot more difficult than sort of European? Like I'm playing Inter Milan here now and it feels like I've got so much time on the ball. Yet when I play someone like Bournemouth, I'm getting absolutely hassled every kick of the ball. It's weird, FIFA, sometimes. It's a good header there. Nice bit of play. Here comes the ball through. It's Foden. We'll play it back inside. Oh, the finish. Was that Bernardo? Oh, I tried the little chip. Little back here. It was a nice build-up play. Foden to Tonali. I like the link-up play between Tonali and Foden. Foden's going to... referee, come on. That's got to go in the book. That's a booking, surely. You've been linked with Ben White, says Dylan. What was that? Yeah, I know, Dupe. What was that? I don't know what it was. It's a free kick now. We've got to try and improve our free kick taking. That's one thing that's been letting me down. Let's try a little bit here with Riyad. Riyad Mahrez steps up. Oh, not enough power. Not enough power. This keeper's a decent keeper, Handanovic. He's going to gobble those ones up for fun. What rating is you, Ake? What rating is you, Ake? What do you mean? How do I rate Ake? I rate Ake in real life. Obviously, I've bought him on here on the FIFA, probably more as a backup, if I'm being honest, on this career mode. That's a foul. Tonali getting fouled. So I think Tonali is going to be the man that replaces Rodri on this career mode, that's for sure. Laporte up the pitch, plays it through to Gabi. Plays it again. Foden. Oh, now we're talking. Great bit of play into Gabi's feet. Great hold-up play from Gabi. Laid the ball off, and it's the Stockport Iniesta scoring a goal in the glorified UEFA final. The friendly final. Otherwise known as the Super Cup. Otherwise known as a trophy, if you're a Liverpool fan. What's happening with your ban from UEFA, says Dylan. I don't know. We're going to have to see what happens in the courts. We'll see what happens. It's still going to go to the Court of Arbitration and run its course, so we'll see what happens with that, because we just don't know. And obviously with the coronavirus and everything, I think the case has probably been delayed, so we will see. Come on, City, get in. 2-0 up. Yeah, 2-0 up in this Super Cup final. Absolute stroll in the park for the mighty Blues at the moment. Inter Milan the retirement home for Premier League football. There's no match for us. We're a Premier League team in its prime. They're the cast-offs of the Premier League. Great bit of defending there. Plays it wide. Here comes Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez coming down the left-hand side. If Gabby makes a run here, we could pick this one out. It's a great ball to Gabby. Gabby. Oh, his touch. Let him down. Just a bit of a heavy touch from Gabby. We're going to dink that over the keeper. That was going to be a nice little dink. And there we go. It's half-time. So half-time on this Super Cup final. We're 2-0 up. Great start to this episode 2 on season on this Man City career mode. Remember last season we won the Champions League, hence why we're playing this Super Cup. But that was the only trophy we won. We let ourselves down in all of the other competitions. And I want to try and do better this year in the Premier League. Definitely want to go for the Premier League, that's for sure. I want to go for everything. I want the quadruple. I want to win the quadruple on FIFA. I want to do it live as well. That's the aim. And I reckon we've got the squad in place now to do it. KDB might leave if 2 years with no Champions League. I think worst case scenario, if we do get a ban, it's not going to be 2 years. I think it'll be reduced to 1 year. I think they just went with 2 years UEFA to give that option of, you know, bringing it down to 1 year. Although Manchester City themselves, is he on? Oh, he's off. Manchester City themselves say they've done nothing wrong. You know, they say they've got their accounts in order. So when that evidence is produced, maybe it will be thrown out. And to be honest, at the moment, they're talking about completely changing the financial fair play rules, aren't they? Relaxing them and pretty much putting it back to how it was, where you can spend whatever you want. So if they do that, then I'm afraid all of the people who were saying this was a stitch-up and City were getting, stitched up by UEFA, I think those people would have been right, because then it's pretty obvious that they only brought the rules in to stop City. And the minute City have gone to court, they start to relax the rules again. So the likes of United and Liverpool, etc., can just start spending what they want again. And yeah, I think that's a little bit dodgy, if you ask me. Something doesn't smell right with that. So we will see. Martin and Andy not on yet. I'm not sure. I think Martin was going to come on. I'm not sure if he's busy. I know Andy has a couple of things that he's doing, I think, this evening. So they're not quite on yet. Inter Milan here, though. I mean, I'm so glad I don't do an Italian league career mode. It really does. It does bore me, Italian football. It's really one-dimensional. They play for set pieces. It reminds me of how United play, to be honest. I'm not just saying that, but I think United play like an Italian team. You know, they play for the percentages, don't they? They play for set pieces. They set out a defence, keep the shape, and just try and grind out a victory. That's how United play in the Premier League. I think they are very much the Italian style team, and I don't know if that's because of Jose. When Jose went there, maybe made them a little bit defensive, part of the bus merchants. I mean, we saw it last year, didn't we, in the Manchester derbies? We absolutely mullered them in every Manchester derby, and yet they managed to somehow win a couple of them, which was just bizarre. Here comes Lodi, our new left back down the left. Lodi's got a little bit of pace about him. I like that. He's got round the back. Good cross one in here. Gabby with the header. Oh, good save. This keeper's pretty decent, actually, Handanovic. United spend what they want anyway. They do. They do. I know. It's ridiculous. I mean, United have spent big money for probably the last 30 years. I remember them more than that. I remember them breaking records for Andy Cole when Andy Cole was a Newcastle player. You know, I came out of school and they signed him for 7 million, and that was huge at the time. 7 million was like, you know, a player signing for 200 million nowadays. It was a huge shock to everyone that it had happened, but no one said a thing. And then they went out and bought Rio Ferdinand from Leeds and Veron, Juan Sebastian Veron, I think they brought him from Italy. They've always spent big money. And that money has come, a lot of it has come from investors. So, it's just pure hypocrisy, really. They just don't want anyone else competing at the top. And the old boys, the old cartel, your Liverpools and what have you, they just don't. They don't want anyone competing. There comes Lodi into Bernardo Silva. This game, though, literally, I'm not just saying it, I have not had to concentrate on this game. Some games when you play FIFA, you've had to, you really have to knuckle down, concentrate. Your joypad's sweaty because you're working so hard. I've got a cup of tea next to me here, and honestly, I could drink my cup of tea playing against Inter Milan. They're that bad. This is just an absolute stroll in the park. I'll probably concede a goal now and have a mad 5 minutes, because that's what we do, don't we, Manchester City? But it's been such an easy game. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a save. Oh, man, what's going on? What a save by Edison. I mean, double save as well. See this now, I can just step this up a level. I can just step this up. Here we go. Oh, I was going to back heel that, then it would have been away. I could just step up and break on these anytime I want, to be honest. And here we go, Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez with the shot. Oh, went for that top corner, just a little bit of curl. Went for the finesse. Can you read my last comment, says Cal. What is your last comment, mate? I can't scroll up on the comments. City never broke the rules. The only rule broke was trying to compete. You know that, Kiam. They're a great club and great fans. Yeah, you're right, mate. I mean, look, the fact I can scroll up on my comments when I'm playing FIFA shows how bad Inter Milan are. So it looks like we're heading towards winning the Super Cup, the greatest friendly trophy in the history of friendly trophies. Remember, everyone, Jurgen Klopp has only won one trophy at Liverpool. In all the time he's been there, he's won one trophy. This is not a trophy, it's just a friendly. But we've won it. It's another trophy, I suppose, in the bag, even though I'm not going to count it. It's not going to go on my CV, this one. But we've won it. The players are going to celebrate the Super Cup. And here we go, we're going up to lift the Super Cup trophy. The players are going onto the podium. And there it is, the UEFA Cartel Friendly Trophy. I'm having a drink of my tea. I'm enjoying watching the Mighty Blues on the podium. It's Laporte who's captain today. Laporte's going to lift it. And there we go. We are the UEFA Super Cup champions. We beat Inter Milan by 2-0. Looks like Andy's on. Andy's on. How you doing, Andy? Sounds like me on Foot Champs. Finish this weekend. I know what, Lankow, I don't play that Foot Champs and all of that online jazz. I really can't get into the online FIFA. But here the Blues, another trophy in the bag. It's only a friendly. We know it's a friendly. It's not a real trophy. We're not Liverpool, so I'm not even gonna count that. I'm not even gonna count that, really. So that's just, job done. It's just a little side thing, that. So let's go to the post-match interview. If the Community Shield's not a trophy, then this isn't either yet. Definitely. Same as you, we have spent 350 to 450 mil. The difference is it's worked for you, it hasn't for us. Yeah, it's all about how you spend the money, Cal. You're right.
Time for just a few
so here's
questions.
The interview with our new manager. Looks like Martin. Do you like Martin, Andy? This is the new manager that we've got. I've replaced the manager that looks like you. And we've now got the Martin look-alike as our new manager. Why didn't Almada get a chance? He needs time to adjust. Everyone was impressed. One big step for Manchester City. Yeah,
no further.
There we go. So the Super Cup is in the bag. Like I say, not a real trophy. I'm actually more bothered about this next game coming up. We've got Newcastle and we've got Liverpool coming up in the Premier League. So let's get into this. And we do need to recover because we lost that game, didn't we? I don't know how we lost. Oh, wait. What I want to do... Oh, I might have messed it up. I'm not loaning Gabby Jesus. Who's asked me to loan Gabby Jesus? Look at that. Hey, 4.5 million for winning the UEFA Super Cup, and that's basically all that it matters is money. Okay, so what I need your help with after this game, guys, is, and I can't do it now, but I want to start training my players. Somebody mentioned training my players to improve them. So I'm going to set up some training after this Newcastle game. So I just need a little bit of help on how to set that up, what you think I should be doing, and we will get our players trained. Train your players, Kiam, says Dupe. Yeah, you mentioned it, I think, last time, Dupe, and I'm definitely going to train them after this match. So let's go and play Newcastle. First of all, we need to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. This is the serious stuff. This is the real football now. None of that Super Cup friendly nonsense. This is it. It's the real deal. And let's see if we can pick up 3 points. Get 3 points on the board. And I want Dybala to do well. You know, Dybala's our big signing. I want him to have a really good season. So it's the first game at the Etihad on this Season 2, Episode 2, Man City Fan TV FIFA Career Mode. Remember, guys, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification as well. And here we go. Players are coming out of the Etihad for the first time this season. And lining up. We've even got the Scarecrow in there. Kyle Walker's in the team. Kevin De Bruyne, our captain. Let's get this one underway. So here we go. Newcastle at the Etihad. Second game in the Premier League. We lost our first game to Bournemouth. So let's get our heads on this one now. Proper football. Kyle Walker into Kevin De Bruyne. To Dybala. So Dybala's in the midfield. And I really would love to see Dybala at the Etihad. I rate that guy. I really do rate Dybala. He's one of the best players I've seen for a while. Here comes Raheem Sterling now, down the right-hand side. Plays it into De Bruyne. Oh, I went for the back heel there through to Dybala. And that's going to be an exciting partnership, Dybala and De Bruyne. And here he is, Dybala now. Great through ball. Oh, he was free then in the middle. Mbappe was free in the middle. Comes back to Kyle Walker. And this is a much better start. Feels a lot more comfortable than the Bournemouth game. And here comes Leroy Sané down the left. He's going to run at his man. Good tackle. He's a good right back on the game, actually, Yedlin. Andy told me to sign Dybala. You did. You did. I completely didn't have him in my mind, I'll be honest. Didn't have Dybala in my mind, and when you mentioned him, I knew he was the man. Like I say, if I was City in real life, I would snap him up. He would be my replacement for Sergio. And I know he plays a little bit deeper, but I actually think he could play the forward role. I think he could. Yeah, we did. We won the Super Cup 2-0. So let's get this one settled down. Let's get control of the ball. Here's Rodri. I did say Rodri had played his last game for us after the Bournemouth match, but I was probably being a little bit harsh. Mbappe, come on Mbappe, wakey, mate. Mbappe's one of those, it takes a few games to get going. Newcastle are breaking on us here. Newcastle got men over. Here's Richie at the bottom. Newcastle, a bright orange kit, this is a weird looking kit. Like railway workers. To be honest, some of Newcastle probably would be better off being a railway worker. Oh, Raheem Sterling there. See you later, mate. Just absolutely skinned him. Oh, try to do the step over to go round the centre-back. Probably a trick too much. Didn't need to do that. I probably could have just got the shot off, in all honesty. Richie here is giving Walker a bit of a torrid time down this side. That's a good ball in. Is it into Rodri? Good ball. Kevin De Bruyne. Good run. Here's Kev inside. Oh, Kevin, don't stop your run, mate. I hate that on FIFA when your player just stops the run that you've made. This is better. Dybala there getting caught on the ball. De Bruyne. He could be offside. Dybala. I think he is. He's offside. He's offside. Could have been his first goal at the Etihad. Shoot early, Kiam. Rebounds. Do you like an extra? You do like an extra touch. Yeah. Play football the right way, Andy. Play football the right way. You take the extra touch. You let the ball do the work, as they say. Oh no, it's probably not. That's the opposite way around. Dybala is suited for Italian football, in my opinion. He was struggling in the Prem. I don't know. I think the Argentinian kids, I think they're tough characters. You saw it with Aguero, Zabaleta. They're fiery little characters, and even though he's a smaller guy, honestly, I think he would have the physicality to. I think it would be in his nature. Oh, nearly through then to Dybala. That's a good ball into the middle. Here comes Dybala into De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the shot. Oh, it hit the back of Mbappe. Shot early then, and it hit the back of Mbappe. Good play, Rodri. Rodri's having a good game, actually, I've got to say. Here's Mbappe. Can he get it into the middle? Oh, I tried to scoop it in. Oh, squared it. Oh, too much. I think we just need to get back to the basics here and get a goal in the actually just put the ball in the back of the net, get a goal and settle it down, because this has got the feel of one of those games where you can batter a team and then they come forward and just nick one. So I don't want that to happen. But here comes Leroy Sané now, the speed of Leroy down this left-hand side. Lays it inside to Mbappe. Mbappe. At that time I did take too many touches, I'm going to admit. Too many touches. Digne's header then was a bit sloppy. Come on, Digne, wake it up, mate. He's getting absolutely skinned over there, Digne. He's got competition this season, Digne. He needs to keep on top of his game. That's a 50p header from the Scarecrow, Kyle Walker. Newcastle putting a little bit of pressure on just before half-time. FIFA always gives the opponent a chance just before half-time. Did you hear Jesus broke up with his girlfriend? No, I must admit. And honestly, I don't really care. I don't really care. They probably break up with girlfriends every day of the week, footballers and wives. You've seen that. What was that TV show? Footballer Wives or something. It's probably like that, isn't it, in real life? Here comes Raheem Sterling. We need one just before half time. Here's Dybala. No, it's not. It's De Bruyne. Oh, I thought it was Dybala. Oh, my days. Right, we've got to get these lads into the changing room here and give them a right roasting. We've had all the play, but it's just not clinical enough. Andy is a pro FIFA player. I mean, look at this. Not a shot on target, Newcastle. Absolutely battering them. Yeah, I suppose you could call this the oil derby. I know, and I love the way that the word oil has actually become a bad word, even though we just couldn't live our lives without oil. To be honest, we use it for in our cars. We make items from oil, plastic, and all the different household items that we have. It's just ridiculous. So many different things. Airlines, you couldn't go on holiday without it. Yeah, all of a sudden oil is a dirty word because Manchester City happened to get a bit of money and started competing. Hilarious. Dybala, here we go. Dybala, oh come on ref. Get him in the book. Get him in the book. That's got to be a booking. I mean, it's just a talking to. You can't give a talking to for that. Deliberate. He was away then. Oh, that's a bad ball. Come on, Rodri. You had a good first half. What was it, Dybala? That it was actually Dybala with that pass. Getting a bit sloppy here now. Might have to look at making a couple of changes here. I'm thinking about bringing Tonali on. I am. I'm going to take Rodri off. Rodri's had a decent game, but I'm going to bring Tonali on. I think he's going to give me a little bit more energy. And I've got to say, Mbappe's not been very good, so I'm going to bring on Gabby. And Sané can go off, and we're going to bring on Riyad Mahrez. Let's see if those changes will help us. I'm making them early as well, only 54 minutes on the clock. I'm making all 3 changes. I need to freshen this up. I'm too sloppy at the moment. Referees barely give a card in FIFA 20. You're right, Dupe. Well, no, what I find is... Whee, that was a good shot. If the computer fouls you, then they very rarely get a booking. But if I... even do like a shoulder barge or something on one of their plays, you tend to go in the butt. I suppose that's realistic though, if I'm Manchester City, because that's what happens in real life, doesn't it? Come on, let's sort this out. We need a win. We can't start the season with, 2 drop points. Go on, Gabby lad. Go on, the speed of Gabby. Here we go. Gabby Jesus. Oh, he's messed it up. Too much time. Oh, I tried to bend it. I don't know. Why didn't I just place it in the bottom corner? I tried to bend it, and I actually ended up bending it back to the keeper. Oh, Gabby Jesus, you should be doing better there, mate. Come on. Could be off. Good ball in by De Bruyne. It's a header from Laporte. Volley from Tonali. Oh, Riyad Mahrez with the follow-up. Bit of a scramble, but already the changes... The changes seem to be opening the game up a bit. It is frustrating, this game. I've got to say it's a frustrating one. Because Newcastle are not posing any threat whatsoever, but we just can't get that goal. Right, let's see if we can just step this up a level. Here's Dybala. Oh, De Bruyne there. Thought I could just turn him and go around the outside. Oh, come on, Blues. We need to step this up. Oh, that's poor. We're getting caught now. Newcastle fancying this. We've had so many missed chances. Oh, no. Good save by Edison. And that could have been the sucker punch. Newcastle hitting us on the break. Really, really struggled then on the break. Come on, let's defend this. And Newcastle just hovering around the edge of our area here, crossing it in. That could be a volley. Oh, yeah, get on that, Edison. Very scrappy indeed. I don't know what's going on there. He gave a free kick. Here comes, so into Skriniar, Tonali, Dybala. I think it's just because we've got so many new players as well. I think the team just has to settle a little bit and they have to get used to each other. That was a foul on Mahrez, surely. Come on, ref. That's probably one of my pet hates with Riyad Mahrez, though. He's so lightweight. He just got shoved off the ball then like he didn't even exist. Comes Dybala. Good ball into the middle now to De Bruyne. Good ball through to Raheem. Oh, he's off. He's off. He didn't hold his run. Jeez, this is a frustrating one, this. Come on, Blues. 74 minutes on the clock. We need a win. Just a scrappy goal will do it. We need the points. We really do need the points because we've got Liverpool coming up after this. Oh, no. He's skimmed me there. Yeah, we've got Liverpool after this, so if we don't pick up the points, that could be a really worrying start to the season. Could be getting the sack. Okay, let's concentrate on this throw out. Newcastle are pushing up on it. Newcastle fancy the 3 points. Oh, it's a bad pass. Skriniar, wake up. Tonali, well in, lad. Comes Gabby. We've just got to move it about a bit quicker. We're not moving the ball quick enough. That's the real problem. Good ball into Gabby. Oh, again, holding on to it too long. Just not responding quick enough. Well in Skriniar. To Tonali. Whee. Oh, no, he made the tackle and it was a bad pass. This is getting frustrating now. Newcastle here. Fighting in the oil derby. Come on, get a foot in on this. Ah, jeez. That was a good tackle in the middle then. I don't know who it was. Was it Skriniar? 86 minutes on the clock. Riyad Mahrez now down the left. Riyad Mahrez, come on, lad. Oh, what's that ball, Riyadh? Oh, come on. I think FIFA was having me off then. I don't know what that was. He just smashed it. Full pelt. And now we're 2-on-2 at the back. This is not good. Oh, he's offside. We're lucky he's offside then. This is end-to-end now. This is anyone's game. Here's Tonali. We might get one more chance if we play this right. Go on, Gabby. No, there's no run. Kevin De Bruyne there, though, not making his usual run. So frustrating. De Bruyne then just stood still. Martin was feeling like a last-minute winner. Martin's on. Yeah, no. 0-0 at home. Terrible game, that. Absolutely terrible. No matter what we did. That felt really weird, though. That game just felt like FIFA was against me then. De Bruyne would make a run. That last bit where Gabby's running through, De Bruyne would have made a run. I could have slotted it in. He just stood staring at Gabby. Getting sacked in the morning, says Andy. Dupe, passing in FIFA is like rocket science. It is weird. Andy, did you like Howard Kendall? Howard Kendall, blast from the past. Martin, do you like the manager, mate? He's now, this manager is you, Martin. I've based this season's manager on you. I hope you're not too offended. Needs time to adjust. And I put you in a suit though, Martin. You're in a nice suit there with a blue tie. Did you go to the game? A goalless draw. We aim to win all matches. Okay, right. We've got Liverpool then coming up. Liverpool in the third game on this second episode. In the second season on this Man City Fan TV career mode. And we need a win because look at that. We're in 13th position. Paris have shown interested in Ederson for 77 million. Transfer offer for Arzani. Yeah, you can go, mate. We'll accept that. We're not having a loan for Gabby. We're not selling Bernardo Silva. Go away, Chelsea. Don't be stupid. We're not selling Bernardo to Chelsea. Lovely buzz cut on your manager. Yeah, I don't think Martin's got a buzz. Would you say he's got a buzz cut? But I went for that look. Is Liverpool game home or away? I think it's going to be away. Catherine. Let's just take a look at the league table. So this is the start of the season that we've made. We've played 2. And we're down there in 14th position. And we've got Liverpool at Anfield next game. So this is not good. But bizarrely, my rating has gone up. Look at my managerial rating at the top left of the screen. It's gone up to 75. It was down at 60-something. So I've lost 2 games at the start of the season, but it's gone up. Probably because I won the Super Cup. Maybe that's saved me. Barcelona have made an offer for Rodri. Do I get rid of Rodri, guys? I must admit, I think I want to get rid of him. But I want to hear what everyone else has got to say. Do I let Rodri go? And do I bring in another midfielder? Maybe Kante. Or someone like that. Don't sell him, says Dupe. Don't sell Rodri. Okay. So Dupe says don't sell Rodri. Let me know. Get Lambrini in. Yeah, Lambrini. Top class player. Sell Rodri. Bring in another CDM. Maybe give him one more chance. But I'm not sure. Rodri potential is high. Oh, you're changing my mind now, guys. Right. I think we should, yeah, not Kante. Casemiro. Martin thinks Casemiro. Kante just went to Bayern. Sell, says Andy. Kante just went to Bayern. No, he did, yeah. You're right. If you can get a replacement, yeah, let Bravo. So do you think I should hang on to Rodri? What about this? Hang on to Rodri and see how he plays and then make a decision in the January window. Maybe replace him in January. Do you think that's a sensible way of doing it? Maybe Rodri just needs a little bit more time. Oh, you know what, though? I don't play well with Rodri. I really don't play well. Let's have a look at this Valverde guy. Let's go and have a look at Valverde at Real Madrid. You need some big signatures. We've got big signatures, Martin. We've got Mbappe, Dybala. What more do you want? The only one we haven't got is Messi. I'm not playing Messi at CDM. Federico Valverde. What's he like? I'm going to have to scout him. Let's scout him. Let's scout him. I don't know. He's not going to be... Is he going to be any better than Rodri, though? He's too slow for the squad. Yeah. Casemiro. Martin's saying Casemiro. I'm not a huge fan of Casemiro, but let's have a look. Is it Casemiro? How do you spell it like this? It's Casemiro. I don't know how you spell Casemiro. Let me just go to Real Madrid. Let's go to Real and see what... I think he's at Real Madrid, isn't he? Casemiro, yeah. He still is. Let's have a look. Oh, so it's Case with an E. Casemiro. Sprint speed, 67. Get out of it. I'm not having him. I tell you a player that I do like on FIFA. Has anybody heard of this guy before? I'm going to educate some of the FIFA masses here now. This is old school career mode. But this guy, Vincent Cozziello. This guy is a fantastic holding midfielder. Probably one of the best ones I've played with on the game. Cozziello. I'm trying to think of an energetic midfielder, though, that I can put in. You know, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Rodri. I think for now I'm going to keep older Rodri, just to see how he gets on. And remember, I have got Tonali as well. I can sort of rotate in with Tonali. In fact, I'm going to start Tonali in this game and see if there's any big difference. It's a big game for Tonali. But we're going to go Rodri for Tonali. And then what we're going to do here, what we're going to do up front. See, I think I'm going to do this. I prefer Gabby. I don't know why. I just prefer Gabby up front. So I'm going to put Leroy on the bench. We've got Sergio there as well, haven't we? Sergio's just lingering around on the fringes of this team. So I'm going to go with this team for today. De Bruyne, Dybala, Jesus, Sterling, Mbappe. Yeah, I think that's the team we're going to go with at Anfield. Tommy Doyle. Get Tommy Doyle in. I could do. Is Tommy Doyle on the game? I don't think I've seen him on the game. I'd give him a go though if he was there. Yeah, he's not on FIFA, Andy. He won't be. It's a shame because I would have given him a go. KDB holding midfielder, says Andy. Yeah, possibly. I think he offers more though attacking. I mean, I think Tonali will grow into being a really good CDM as well. Well, this is a big game. We're playing Liverpool. We haven't won a game yet in the Premier League. We've played 2. We've lost 1 to Bournemouth and we drew 1 at home. So this is a huge game now against Liverpool. If we lose this, then potentially, you know, we could be sort of 8-9 points behind in the title race already. And it's very early on in the season, so this is a big game, big game. So let's see if we can pick up a win. Let's see if we can do it. So we're at Anfield. So to be honest, I could have done with this game coming a little bit later in the career mode season. If I'm being honest, I'm not really into any sort of rhythm yet. But in saying that, this might be the kind of game that kickstarts the team and gets us playing a little bit. So here we go. We're going to have to get our FIFA heads on in this game. That was a poor pass then by Laporte. Here's Tonali. Into De Bruyne, plays it to Walker. Tonali. Good ball into Gabby. Oh, come on. De Bruyne needs to just make that run a bit sooner. It's a little bit frustrating, actually. That's the run that let me down in the last game. I might have to look at De Bruyne's settings, you know, make sure he's in on this. He's not good. Oh, that should have been 1-0. Gok won. Should have made it 1-0 to Liverpool. He completely left Laporte, then got in front of him. And he should have been giving Liverpool the lead. I've not got a great feeling about this game, got to be honest. Good ball. There we go now. Here comes Kyle Walker, the scarecrow. Penalty. Penalty, ref. It's a penalty, surely. That's got to be a penalty. Sadio Mane, get him in the book as well. Send him off. Get him off. We might as well send him off. Come on, while we're at it. Get out of it. That'd be a red if it was a City player. Sadio Mane there lunging in. Lunging in, and the scarecrow, Kyle Walker, pace for him. He couldn't keep up with him. And he takes him out. But now we've got the dreaded penalty. The dreaded FIFA penalty. The dreaded FIFA penalty. And against Alisson as well. I mean, they made this guy like Superman, so... Oh, he's hit the bar. What's that? I didn't... Oh, smashed it off the bar. I didn't steady it. I should have steadied it. The nerves got to me. Mbappe with a penalty, missed it. Oh, missed penalty at Anfield. We know that feeling, don't we? Oh, my days. What am I doing? That should have been 1-0. Had the perfect opportunity to go 1-0 up at Anfield. And Mane, oh, Mane nearly come back to haunt me straight away. Oh, look at Salah there. How's he managed to just shrug him off, Dybala? Dybala's got to be a little bit more physical. Oh, come on. Can't get the ball off him now. That's it. Good ball. Here comes Raheem Sterling. He's got a lot to answer for. Not answer for. A lot to prove. That's a great ball. Here comes Mbappe. Jesus, it is. It's round the keeper. No! Gabby Jesus! Why has he tapped it? He's gone round the keeper. I took it round the goalie. And then he taps it. Oh, my days. Gabby Jesus, what are you doing? Rounded the keeper. This is a comedy of errors so far at Anfield. Not the ground to be doing it. Tonali with the shot. Oh, he's at the bar as well. And Tonali smashes one off the bar. Liverpool here. I don't know how it's still 0-0. And you know they're going to go down and get a sweaty goal on the break. How is this still 0-0? Unbelievable. Hit the bar. How many times? 3 times, is it? Oh, twice. Well, twice we've hit the bar. And a golden opportunity where Gabby went round the keeper. No, he's let him in. A defensive error. That would have been so City, wouldn't it? Having all the play and then letting a defensive error and let the opposition... This is what we do at Anfield every time we play Liverpool, though, don't we? We always have all the play at the beginning, and then for some reason they manage to get a goal because of a stupid bit of defending. And then they go on and beat us. That's a good ball. Here comes Raheem Sterling. Plays it in the middle. Plays it back to Sterling. Oh, no. That was the opportunity. Digne. Good play, Lucas Digne. This is better football. That's great. Oh, nearly the 1-2 then that we needed. We're passing it better. But we're just not taking those chances, are we? Why aren't we taking the chances? That's the question. Probably because my finishing's a bit pants. We won the Champions League though, so we've got to have some sort of finishing, haven't we? That's a good ball in. It's Mbappe. Mbappe. Is it another penalty? Come on, ref. It's another pen. It is. They're just giving penalties away like it's candy. And get him off, referee. That's a red. You can tell it's Anfield. I mean, that's a red card. He's going in on goal. He's about to shoot. He looked like he got a bit of the ball to be fair. But that would be a red card. For any other team, we'd be looking at a red card. It's a second penalty then to Mbappe. Right, I'm going to take this one a little bit more sensibly. Oh, he saved it again! Alisson. I knew he would. I hate Alisson on this game. He's ridiculous. You can never score on him. I just did it hard and low. I mean, how's he got to that? Come on. 2 penalties missed. 2 penalties missed. Jesus, give it to KDB. Oh my God. Oh, a bit of the ball in short. Bad corner. I cannot believe what Liverpool are getting away with in this game. Come on, Digne now. It's a good ball. It's a great ball into Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Oh, he's overrun it. Gosh, what's going on? It's like the second touch. FIFA's just screwing me over. The second touch every time. He's just too far. We're having all the play in this game. Gabby. Oh, what a tackle that was then. Was that Lovren? I don't know who it was, but it was a great tackle. Oh, Liverpool now on the break. We've absolutely battered them. Oh, look, the free. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. That is Liverpool for you in a nutshell. Absolutely battered them all half. They get one attack just before half time. And we go a goal down. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We're a goal down. Absolute shambles. We've missed 2 penalties. We've missed a hatful of chances. Liverpool get one attack just before half time. But this is... You're right, Dupe. It could be 5-0 up. Could be 5-0 up, but I'm not. But this is what happens. This is what happens when City go to Anfield. We always batter them and we end up goals down. I can't look at that last kick of the game. Literally last kick of the half. Sorry, last kick of the half, and Liverpool take the lead. Sack him. Martin is a useless manager. Get Andy back. Yeah, okay, and 1 down to this lot. I know. Come on, we've got to try and turn it around. We've had all the play in this game. Absolutely all the play. I mean, let's see the stats. Where's the stats? Let's just have a laugh at this. Oh, actually, no, to be fair. Well, yeah, to be fair, they've had 53% of possession and more shots. But no, they can't have had more shots. I suppose we've missed a couple of penalties. Bizarre game of football. But it's still all to play for. Let's get this second half underway. Come on. Need to concentrate now. We can win this. We can get back in it. Just got to finish. I don't know what's going on with the finishing. It's what kind of pass is that, Kevin? Kevin De Bruyne has been a little bit sloppy as well. Don't know if his confidence is low, but it's a good ball. Go on, Raz. Play it back. Oh, Tonali there, not the best bit of play. He got caught on it, Tonali. Well in, Skriniar. Go on, De Bruyne. The defence is just a little bit all over the place. Kyle Walker there doing what he normally does against Liverpool, just on a wander. Oh no, 2-0. Oh my days. Kyle Walker just on a wander. Left Mane out of position there. And geez, I'm so disappointed. How the hell are these 2-0 up? I cannot believe it. Look at that. Ball comes in. Unbelievable. The 2-0 up. Kevin De Bruyne. Really sloppy in the middle of the park. Cost us that goal, to be honest. Again, that's another sloppy bit of play. Come on, City. Wakey, wakey. It's a good ball in. Win the header, Raheem. Win the header, Raheem. That's what it's come to. Cannot believe Liverpool are winning this game. I have absolutely mullered this team. Come on. Win that. Here's Tonali into Dybala. Dybala's not been great, has he? I don't even think I've even mentioned Dybala. I mean, his runs so far have been absolutely terrible. In fact, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to have to pull Dybala off. He's not cut the mustard so far. I'm going to bring in Bernardo. I'm going to bring in Leroy Sané on the left-hand side. But Dybala so far... Whoa, change the view. Let's get it back. Dybala has disappointed. The big signing. And he's not doing the business. Well, this could be 1 point. Oh, come on. This could be 1 point after 3 games. Get moved down to world-class difficulty, says Noah. Noah, we won the Champions League on this level, so I can't be that bad on it. I'm not going down to world-class. I just need to get some rhythm going. We'll be all right once we get a bit of rhythm. It's just my fit. To be honest, it's my own finishing that's been terrible. Not the difficulty. I mean, that's a foul. Come on, ref. How many fouls are in that move then that he got away with? Tonali getting skipped around there by Fabinho. On Liverpool now, it's just, I can't get the ball off him now all of a sudden. This is so similar. I cannot believe how similar it is to the games that we have at Anfield, where we have all the play and then we just get picked off. Oh, that was a good ball. Nearly. Here's De Bruyne. Come on now. We've still got time. We've still got time. That's a good ball. De Bruyne. Oh, shoot, Kevin, sooner. How long does he want to shoot? I mean, Van Dijk then just had elastic legs. Oh, too far in front. Poor ball, Gabby. Yeah, everyone's saying get Andy back as the manager. Maybe I need to just edit the manager and give him a new look, because at the moment the new manager Martin is looking a bit iffy, and his career's not started very well. Oh, come on. Go through, De Bruyne. Go on. Oh, Alisson, how's he saved that? I mean, come on. How's Alisson saved that? You don't save them when you're one-on-one. That's just ridiculous. Oh, unbelievable. I mean, Alisson, they've severely overrated him on this game. He's a decent keeper, but oh my days, they've made him like unbeatable, even from the penalty spot. Tonali. And Tonali's had a reasonably good game, actually. At least he's been involved. Dybala wasn't even involved. There's Gabby. Oh, Gabby. Too much again, Gabby. Come on. Oh, what's he doing? Fullbacks as well. The fullbacks have not been good enough. Digne and Walker in this game have just not... They've not been up to it, to be honest. And that's going to be a corner to Liverpool. 89 minutes on the clock. It's looking like a defeat. And we're going to start the season. First 3 Premier League games played. And so far we've only got a point at home to Newcastle. It's a really poor start to the season. And I got to say, you know, my job is going to be under threat if I don't improve. My job is going to be under threat. I need to do a bit of training, don't I? Why have EA made Alisson so good? I don't know. I mean, you know, you can be good, but it's just ridiculous. I would pick Alisson over De Gea. I mean, Alisson's probably better than De Gea. I don't know. I mean, De Gea was good, you know. He's only slipped off recently. Martin will get the sack in the morning. You remember Liverpool 2, United 0, Alisson 1 assist, Lingard no assist. Yeah, that's what I mean. Alisson does make mistakes. He's not, you know, he's not that in the Premier League. And then we've got a Manchester derby as well. So 3 big games coming up in episode 3. But let's just check the league table. Not been a good start at all. Let's have a look. Is it pausing for anyone else? Is it pausing for you, Noah? I've not heard anyone else say it, mate. But if it is, there's not too much I can do about it. To be honest, it's probably just the way it's streaming. Kiam buy Savic from Lazio and sell Rodri. Yeah, I might need to look into it. I'm going to have a little look into the squad and the tactics and everything. There's something that needs to change. But this is, I mean, I'm laughing because that's just horrific. That's the start to the season. So Liverpool have played 3, won 2. They're on 6 points. So to be honest, the damage isn't that bad because Liverpool, you can see, played 3 and they're only on 6 points. Obviously, a couple of the other teams in behind have only played 2 games, so they might move on to 9 points. But the damage isn't, it's not, irretrievable. So we can get back in it. We're only on 1 point, down in 15th. So, I mean, you look at that, we're just above the relegation trapdoor. Chelsea have not started well either. So we've got a bit of work to do, guys. There's a bit of work to do. I'm going to have a think about the tactics, the squad. But it's not been a great start to this FIFA Career Mode Season 2. And we're going to have to, do a little bit of thinking on how we're going to turn this season around. Because at the moment, my rating at the top left-hand corner is going down. And we are going to... we're going to struggle. Right, what I'll do, need your help me, guys, before I go. How do I do this training? So if I click on training, let's click on my player. So if I want to train, so let's say Gabby Jesus. I click on Gabby. If I give him the adept attacking scenario, what I usually do is I'll get everyone in the list. So for example, if I want to train Riyad Mahrez in one-on-one bucket race, if I want to train Dybala, let's train Dybala as well. Let's get Dybala trained. Let's train young Tonali, and let's train. Who else have we got defensively? Let's train Skriniar. So we'll train Skriniar in defending. So if I do that, this is what I usually do, simulate all. And then we get that award. But is that it now? Do I have to keep going back in here and training players every week? Don't train older players, Lankow's saying. Press simulate all. So I just want to train the younger players. Is that what you're saying? So if I go in there and put like Phil Foden, Tonali, those younger guys, that's the way to do it. Just the younger players. Train Phil Foden. Okay, yeah. That's what I'll do then. I'll work on training the younger guys. We'll get the younger guys trained up, get them a little bit better, and hopefully that will help us and build we just need a confidence build in the team, don't we? At the moment it's not going well. But we did win a trophy, if you want to call it a trophy on this stream. We won the Super Cup. So it's another trophy in the bag. So hopefully that will keep us our job for a little bit longer. And then we can improve a bit. Yeah, train Davies as well. Yeah, Alphonso Davies. That's a good shout. Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Terrible start to this FIFA Career Mode season. But thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for all your comments. Really appreciate you taking the time to come on. Look out for episode number 3. It's probably going to be coming on, I'd say, Tuesday. We'll probably have it on Tuesday. I think we're going to be looking at episodes Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday every week. I can't do one every day, but I can do one Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday will likely be the episode time. So I'm going to come back stronger. Dupe, don't worry about that, mate. I will come back stronger. We are the Champions League holders. It's only a matter of time before we click into gear and we start winning games again. So thanks all for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening and have a safe week. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Take care, guys.